In the dawn of all creation, before time had breath and the stars first burned in the heavens, there stood a mighty being, Lucifer. Crafted by the hand of the Almighty Yahweh, he was a cherub, glorious and resplendent, radiating with unmatched beauty and wisdom. His wings stretched across the heavens, his light shimmering in the presence of God himself. Among the celestial hosts, none could rival his splendor. But even in the heights of his glory, a shadow began to stir deep within. Pride. Lucifer began to desire the worship that belonged to God alone, and he sought a throne above the stars, wanting to be like the Most High. This pride led him down a dangerous path, one that would change the course of heaven and earth forever. Lucifer's rebellion grew, and he convinced a third of the angels to join him. Together they conspired to overthrow the God who had created them. It was the first rebellion in the history of the heavens, a challenge to Yahweh, the Creator himself. But God, in his infinite power and justice, would not let this stand. In an instant, the heavens erupted into battle. Michael, the archangel, led the forces of heaven against Lucifer and his followers. The skies shook with the clash of mighty beings, as light and darkness collided in a fierce struggle for control of heaven itself. The rebellion, however, was doomed from the start. God's strength and justice could not be overcome. Lucifer and his forces were no match for the armies of heaven led by Michael's hand. In the end, Lucifer was defeated. His once glorious light faded, and he, along with the angels who had followed him, was cast out of heaven. They fell far from the presence of God, from the light they once knew, to a realm of darkness. It was in this fall that Lucifer became known by a new name, Satan, the adversary. No longer a prince of heaven, Satan now roams the earth, seeking to deceive and lead others astray, just as he led the angels in rebellion. His pride cost him everything, and now his aim is to separate humanity from the God who loves them. But God's victory over Satan was not the end of the story. Just as Satan sought to bring chaos, God had a plan of redemption. Through his Son, Jesus Christ, the ultimate battle against sin and death was won on the cross, ensuring that no matter how far we fall, God's grace remains greater.